What?
Hey.
No, you didn't get on there right away.
Do I usually take a little bit longer?
No. Because usually when you pop on, I try to add you. Like I try to send you a request, and it just takes forever. Like I'm not used to you popping right on when I come on.
So you got your PJs on.
Yeah, black on Target.
Hey. Hey, Arkansas Barbie.
I figured today I'll be in my PJs.
Hey.
This is too much. Okay, that's better. I hate a glossy lip. I'm all about a matte.
I like both. It just depends.
I don't know, the gloss don't be giving for me too much. Oh, this is a little.
Good. Dun.
Trying to see, I hadn't been using my light the last few times because I've been using this light, but for some reason, I don't know if it's my angle, it's just.
See, like it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Get it out now. I'll be trying to get it together.
You got a different background today.
I'm in the creative room now.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm usually in front of the door, but now I'm getting stuff together. I'm moving around.
I like it.
So I'll be coming in here more once I get it all together.
It looks good, though. I like it.
Thank you.
I love how you have the shelf there with the books or the DVDs, like the last one slanted. Mm-hmm. I like to do that with my books, or also put one at the bottom, like flat down.
I'm still filling them up because it's from the top down. But I'm getting it together. I'm excited.
It looks good.
My Pac-Man and stuff, getting it together, but I was tired of the door.
Yep.
I was like,
everybody's
hello, everyone. Hi. I literally see 0, so I didn't even know anyone is there. I don't know why it's doing that again with me, but hey, I'm
even that top number.
It's nothing.
Oh.
But you saw them last week, so I'm good. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It's just like every week it's something with them, but I
don't mind. I don't mind. It's like we're gonna talk anyway. So hey, here it is. Here. Hi everyone. What are you guys sipping on?
I am sipping on my brand from Target, California Root Sangria.
Okay.
I'm trying the sangria today.
Okay.
What are you sipping on?
I have, remember last week I said I saw a Barefoot Fruscato. And I'm back on my sweets because I gave the bitter that time.
Yeah.
So this is a Barefoot Fruscato pineapple. And it has its aromas with juicy pineapple, natural flavors, and it makes every day a little sweeter. So I guess that's their thing on the back. It's not anything, makes every day a little sweeter. So that's what I'm sipping on today. And I think this is 7.5%, which is perfect for me. You know how I am.
This is 11%. It's a little low for me, but that's because it's a sangria and it's a little sweet. But
it's a little low for you.
Yeah.
And is anybody else? Can you see anybody in the comments?
Yeah. Arkansas Barbie's drinking ginger ale, and Meredith Grad is drinking Cabernet.
Ooh, that's probably in your department.
And I will be having a little something on the side because there is a birthday coming up in a couple of days. So did you bring your shot glass?
No, I didn't, because my birthday didn't fall on Sunday. So
it don't matter, bitch. Vera's birthday is in 2 days. So
you brought your shot for me.
I came prepared for today. I know it doesn't land on there, but we still have to celebrate you. Okay. So it don't even matter. So
you're doing shots.
I don't know that I'm gonna shot this.
What you taking a shot of?
Jose Cuervo Especial Blue Agave Silver. but I might just make it a mixed drink. And
oh my God.
But I just want to let you know that I came prepared to celebrate you.
Hey,
the other half of Sipping Live, even though your birthday's in 2 days, it doesn't matter. We still show toast.
Okay, all right.
To a great birthday and to great things that are happening.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna.
I really was not prepared.
So we just gonna pour.
Yeah.
Our stuff here.
And then, you're gonna do a shot for both of us. I don't even have my shot glass. I
got you. I'm gonna do this. Whee! That's why I can't take this shot, but I'm gonna put it in this cup and make a mixed drink.
Oh my goodness! Is that just vodka or tequila? What is that?
Tequila, Jose Cuervo.
Oh Lord.
It's good though, but
your face says it all. It's good though, but
it's not. What's the shit I be drinking on? What's that tequila?
Reposado?
Casamigos. It ain't Casamigos.
Oh, so it's not smooth like that.
But
well, you do your shot and I'm gonna do my sip.
But I'm still gonna do this for you. But let me just.
Is that a glass or is that a shot?
Oh, I put the shot in here and just mixed it.
Oh, I got you. You mixed them up.
So cheers and happy birthday to you, Bear.
Thank you. Yay!
Oh, look, they're the same color. One's just wine. Okay. Ooh.
That shot may wipe out your sip for the whole time.
Bitch. Oh, look at, I'm screwing the tequila cap on this. Wait. Oh, this is my wine cap. Look, I'm already messed up.
I just got given a shot glass.
Oh, cheers.
Yay. Oh my gosh. So funny.
It's like nothing like a hand giving you something from the side.
Oh, I just did like this. It was like, okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about it because it doesn't fall on. But thank you.
I know, but I thought about it.
Yeah.
You know, we still, regardless, got to celebrate.
Oh man, life.
Celebrate.
I'm excited.
So,
look, we're ready to begin the week.
Yes.
And we're going to get ourselves prepared to dive into these bowls. I don't know what you're kicking off with. I saw so much stuff. I flooded your text message with so many crazy things. I'm like, let me just fill my bowl back up because this is so much stuff. And I just wanted to say, you know, when we first started this, I was putting stuff in the bowl based on me, you know, based on things that I'm thinking and stuff. But as I've said to you, and I'm just saying it on the live, there are so many conversations that are being had, and I start trying to steer clear of having those in my bowl. I just kind of pick from my own stuff. But I looked at it as we have to give our input, our perspective, or our thoughts on this, because some of the stuff I'm hearing is just like, whoa.
What are you saying?
It's like, if this is what's being heavily pushed, this is going in my bowl, because even though I would never have something like this in my bowl, the fact that it's being talked about widely and I'm seeing it trending and stuff, it's like I have to put it in the bowl so that it does have my input. And it's just my thoughts. You know, everybody's got an opinion, you know, and it's not something that has to be, you know, put into rotation or something that you actually equip yourself with using. But I do want to make sure these things are my bowl. So I got some weird stuff.
Yeah, no, it's true, because I've been, just from the stuff you send me, I go off into the dark hole and start clicking different things, and it's almost like everyone has similar responses, and it's just so one-sided. You know what I'm saying? And I think some of those topics covered they have multiple sides to them. It's not just this side and this side. It's like a whole octagon, you know?
It's some interesting stuff. So I have some interesting things in my bowl today that they're probably considered spicy, but I know I'm gonna get some stuff because it's at the top. I shook it, but I had a bunch of new stuff I put in there. So it'll be fun. It's gonna be a fun discussion today. So what bowl are you starting us with today?
Um, I guess it's I think it's a spicy.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna stick to spicy. Like my desk is a little messy, so bear with me.
No worries. I'm gonna grab this while you're doing that.
No PSA. No PSAs every week, just when we feel the need to say something, when we feel the need to speak on something.
Was someone looking for a PSA?
Arkansas Barbie said no PSA. I think I might put these on because my eyes are looking a little dark.
Those are cute.
Tabitha Brown has these. I had no idea that she had them, but she has these.
Everybody can't wear those. I think they're really cute. It's bold. It looks good on you. But
They match my PJs. Ooh. Because I like. Okay, so I was on Instagram and I saw this. I don't know if you sent me this or if because I saved stuff on my collection under Sip and Live.
uh-huh.
And I don't know, it was just interesting. This lady said that when she doesn't spend on her man when she's in a relationship. She said his money is for me, my money is for me. And when they go on dates and shopping, she doesn't use her money, she uses his money. And it got me thinking at some point that gets old. Like because it's almost a selfishness to it. Like you don't spend your money at all in a relationship. And I don't care if you're married or you're in a serious date. Like at some point, you have to give into a relationship. And she was just adamant, like, I don't spend my money. My money is mine. His money is mine. And whenever we go on dates and we go on shopping, we use his money. We don't use my money. And I'm like, well, what do you do? Do you do things for your man? Do you buy him gifts? Do you do special things? Do you not think that every now and then it's okay to take your man on a date? Do you not buy greeting cards to express your love or admiration or your appreciation for him? Is it just gimme, 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 gimme? Because if that is the case, then to me, it's a failed relationship. And at some point, he's going to leave your ass on the curb.
That's wild. So pretty much, she was just saying as a woman, she wasn't spending money when she's in a relationship. She spends her money when she's single, but when she's not, whoever she's with, she still doesn't spend her money.
Still don't spend her money.
Now she has access to additional money, pretty much.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm saying, so I'm just putting this here. Not spending their money while in a relationship. Is that pretty much what this is? Huh. So I'm probably gonna go in a couple of different segues with this because I've heard it so much. It's like all the time. What is required of a man? Mm-hmm. What a man needs to do. He needs to protect. He needs to provide. He needs to pursue me. He needs to make sure you're being there for her emotionally. You need to make sure that you are taking care of her financially. You need to make sure that she feels protected and loved and honored and so on and so on. I could be missing some things. At what point is it just like you are the doormat? You know, you are the doormat, and your only purpose is for me to wipe my feet and you assist me in whatever capacity you can. I always have a problem with that being pushed in any kind of way, whether it's spending your money, you need to be there for emotionally. If something's going down, you need to handle it, all that. I don't know where the wires got crossed that we aren't all humans. I do believe that, you know, men are equipped just as we are equipped differently with, you know, where we're stronger in certain areas. It's like I might be, you know, more of a nurturer and emotional. I'm a woman. I have the ability to carry a child or carry children. But I feel like with with men, it's almost like, you know, these are things you have to do or you are not a man. These are things if you don't do that, you know, you are not looked at as a man fully. I mean, to be in a relationship, to function with a woman, you're a man separately, gender only, but to be the man, I should say the man in the relationship, these are the things you need to do to hold, for that title to hold weight, as you being the man. And I feel like that right there, you know, specifically, I always reverse it. If somebody required that of me, and I have a son, if somebody came in telling my son that, and he came and told me, I'm feeling some type of way about it. How are we not, when we come together, we should have more. You know, it should be, we level up. It should be increase in different areas. How are we going to come together and my finances grow because I now have access to yours, but you don't have access to mine? That don't make sense on any level.
Yep. Because when there's one time that he can't take you on a date because he done spent all his money, are you going to just drop him right there?
Well, I think for me, my mindset, this is just me in relationship. I automatically should come in a position where I'm wanting to make not just him, because I believe in getting to know somebody first and having that foundation of friendship, because men and women can divorce. You don't divorce your friends so quickly. Yeah. And I look at this is my friend. So if I'm going to make sure my friends win, I definitely gonna make sure my husband or my boyfriend wins, you know? And I don't understand how you could come in, that's even beyond selfish. I'm gonna come in and now what's yours is mine, but not mine. Mine is not yours. That's crazy. So even if you could or you couldn't, I think if a person would spend time 100%, you're gonna take care of yourself already. You've been doing that before you got with somebody. Yeah. But once I come into a relationship, a priority is I'm gonna make sure you good too. Let me do things for you that I would want in a capacity that I would want to be loved on. It doesn't mean necessarily, let's say you like flowers, you give your man flowers, but you might find out something that he likes, or you want to make sure if I want him to be there emotionally for me, I need to be there emotionally for him. If I want him to take me out, I need to take him out sometimes. If I want to make sure that he feels, you know what I'm saying, heard and, you know, respected and loved and even protected, because men can protect in a capacity, but we can protect in a capacity too. There's some shit that women are just like, that's not gonna fly. Give me the number. We gonna talk a whole different language. We'll get a whole different result. A man might come in and say, yeah, I went up there, I talked to them, and they said that we can't, you know, that's not even possible or whatever. And it's like, who'd you talk to? And who said it wasn't possible? And a woman will go back up there because of what we're equipped with and say, hi, I need to speak to a supervisor, or I need to speak to someone. Well, I don't need to start with you. You know, my husband was already down here. There was no resolve. So I need to speak to somebody else that can assist me with this situation, this issue. Don't worry, I'll wait. A man may not be equipped to even go to, you know what I'm saying? Go the distance, or even be like, it's good. I'll give it to him. Don't even worry about it. Whereas a woman is equipped differently to handle certain things. So he can be protected too. You can protect a man. Just as you women normally want the protection, you know, it's looked at as protect your woman. We can protect them too in different ways. It doesn't necessarily mean demonstrating brute strength. I can protect my husband in certain ways with wisdom, with the way that I execute, the way that I go in and I speak to other people on his behalf. It's stuff that can just get done. It's like, don't worry, I'll handle that. You know, so I got a problem with, she said money, but I can only imagine how she is in other areas. If this dude don't have access to your money, but you taking his, what else are you not willing to do? Yeah. That's some low level stuff. I saw a guy saying it's unrealistic where these women are walking around because their fathers and their friends and family have told them that they're, you know, you the queen, you a princess, and they've been catering to them their whole lives, and they feel like when you come in, you need to do it too. And it's like, no, I don't need to do that. You know, we gonna meet in the middle somewhere. You know, I'm special too. I rear my son to where it's like, you a king. If she's a queen, you a king. Why should he not feel deserving of love and support and someone that's equally vested in like we a team? Why does he have to come in? That would make me not want to be in a relationship. Shit, I could do this by myself. If I was a dude, wait a minute, I'm gonna get with her and I gotta protect her and be there emotionally for her and I gotta give her my money and no, I'm losing. If I was a guy, no thank you. I will remain single. And that's where you get that, we talked about that last week, that narrative of a marriage or, where it's like, damn, when I get with somebody like her, and if it's a lot of people operating like that, I can see why somebody wouldn't want to be in a relationship or look at it in a negative light, because that's crazy. So I automatically start losing as soon as I get with you.
Exactly.
I do this shit by myself. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think people are so hung up on finances instead of the value that a person brings. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's like you said, you have people around you telling you who you are, almost that pretty girl privilege. And then you also have society and social media telling you this one-sided shit as well of what you should be getting from a man, and that you don't have to put forth effort to give as well in a relationship, because at that point this ain't a relationship. He's just shit. Goddamn, your sugar daddy.
Yeah, this ain't even a partnership.
Your sugar daddy, your simp. I don't know. He's something, but he ain't your partner.
No, not at all. And I think partners, even in business, you wouldn't come in 80-20. Exactly. If you were going into business, and I'm not saying that marriage or relationships are business, but it's definitely a partnership, because you guys are going to have to work at it for it to actually thrive and do well.
You still have to get 50-50, whether he's got the majority of the money and you don't. You still have 50% to uphold, to put forth into that relationship to make it succeed,
I like what you said, where it's just kind of people boil it down to like finances. I will say this, that there's so much more. Finances can get a lot done, but if you can't find other ways to contribute to your relationship because it's, it's only financial, you might want to grow a little more. You got some growing to do. There's so much more that you can give in addition to finance. So if he is the breadwinner or making more than you, there are other things you should be actively looking to do that benefit you, collectively within the relationship and that partnership. I think that it's a cop-out when someone says, they make more than me, right? Well, what's my little money gonna do? And that's man or woman, because I've seen stuff, and we had a conversation last week just in-house. There was a guy that said these women that are in these relationships where, I think I sent it to you, where it's like you having the woman pay half, we go 50-50 on the rent, 50-50 on this, 50-50. He's like, no, you need to take care of that household, and her monies can contribute in a different capacity. And also she could do things for herself. And there's some men, my husband was agreeing, he's like, yeah. And I said, I'm cool. If someone comes in and it's like, I want to care for you, that's great. But know that I'm over here, figuring out how I'm going to care for you equally. Like, I'm going to make sure, everything is covered over here. It's not just about finances. I think the most valuable things, like time, are greater than finances. If a man is out getting it every day, making money, who's taking care of the house? And some people look at that as so lowly, but there are men that can come in, he don't cook, he don't touch no laundry, the house is a home, and he's taking care of the bills, anything, whether it's, those are things, those help him thrive. Because there are dudes walking around ashy and sleepless, making a lot of money, looking raggedy. You can tell sometimes when a man don't have a woman in his life. He works, all these 15, 18, 20-hour shifts, whatever it is, 70-hour weeks, but he looks tired. The woman is, what type of vitamins are you taking? What type of herbs are you taking? If you lacking sleep, are you getting a home-cooked meal? You shouldn't have to come in and care for your home too. These men are coming in and their homes might be suffering, because it's like, when's the last time the tub was cleaned out? When's the last time, or are you wearing dirty clothes? That might seem very small to someone, But those are things that assist the person to thrive. If he's going to go and be the breadwinner, like more so, spend more hours out there in the office, wherever, you need to be holding it down for him in other areas. And you need to figure out what that looks like for you guys' relationship. It don't look the same for every relationship. You know, it's like, what does he need? How can I assist? He may not, some men may be a steak and potatoes man. If you give him a, you know, he got a different meal, you pack his lunch. Some men may not require lunch, but you figure out what it is that assists him in being the best version and being, you know, win for you guys. And you win for you guys too in the house or however you can do it. But I'm not with that. I've seen like that so many times. I saw a girl say, I don't date a man if he's not able to take care of me, or, you know, do better than me, we're not dating. And you know who told me that? My dad. Because if I don't have it, my dad's gonna take care of it. If whatever I need, my dad's gonna do it. While that's great that her dad has that type of relationship with her, I'm still not going to look for a man to take care of me like my father did, because they hold two different titles. That's my father. I genetically, I come from him. He's gonna love and care for me in a capacity in a different way than my husband won't. It doesn't mean my husband won't care and nurture for me, but that's a parent versus a mate. That's not even the same. I can't even see that. Like, that's equivalent to me saying the way that I love and care for my son, if she don't come in and do it like that, he say something, every woman will call him a mama's boy. If he was like, if she don't care for me the way my mother does, if she don't look out for me, a woman is never going to care for my son in the capacity that I do. She's going to care for him in the capacity that's needed within, you know, for their relationship to flourish and function. I've been nurturing him since he was in my belly. That's a different relationship. So any woman, I believe, that compares the kind of love she gets from her dad to the man she has in her life. Now, they're basic things like, you know, my dad treated me like a lady. You know, he was a gentleman. I get that. So I'm not saying that. I'm talking about that if he can't do it for me, my dad will. And if he can't do it like that, I don't need to be with him because my dad will do it. I would never want to look at my father in that capacity, because if my son told his wife or his girlfriend, if you can't do it for me, my mother will. That don't even sound right.
Yeah.
So I think whenever we're kind of teetering, is this a good thing? Just reverse that shit.
Yeah.
If a man came in talking to you about what his mother do and how she cared for him and how, you know, she made sure he went without, or what anything she had was his, because that's how it is with a child.
Mm-hmm.
Harlow got access to all your stuff without ever asking. Okay, every day, all day. Anything she run out, even when she 18 or 19, she come over and, Mom, I need to do laundry. Mom, I need to. You gonna be right? Okay, Harlow. You might even, Harlow, you are too grown for, you gonna have some words, but that's your child. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna never not care for her like that, even if y'all not agreeing. Now imagine a man coming telling a woman that. You already gonna be like, can you imagine your guy telling you, I just want to let you know, Elle, if you can't do it for me, my mom can. There ain't nothing my mother won't do for me. The way my mother looks out for me, and her money is my money. And she always made sure I had meals and all that. You already like, well, what you with me for? Exactly. Go be with your mama. Yep. It sounds like you already had a list for me to fill your mama's shoes. You don't even know what my get down is. You don't even know what I'm coming to the table with as Elle. You know what I'm saying? The expertise I have, how I was gonna make our relationship flourish. You over here talking about.
You already labeling me and what I should be doing.
Really? You know, my mama.
Nigga, I didn't birth you.
I ain't with that. Anybody that come in talking about they get my stuff, I don't get theirs, or what their mama or daddy gonna do, run. I could keep doing well by myself. And I'm looking for someone that wants to grow with me. We can do well together. We look out for each other.
Exactly.
It's a dictatorship. You coming in with your demands and everything, and if not, my mama gonna do it for me. My daddy gonna do it for me. No, thank you. Can you imagine that?
I did.
Somebody telling you that, and you were dating?
I'd be looking like, And then when I go home, you ain't ever gonna hear from me ever again.
Right. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So wild. But that's my take on that.
Let me read some of these comments.
Are there people here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I wish you could see it. Literally, my screen says live with an X.
I wonder why that is.
It says live with an X. And then I got follow, watch, sip, and live to get notified when they go live. That's it. And I can see when Arkansas Barbie first came in and said, I almost bought those PJs. I don't see comments. I don't see anything. I see live in all caps and an X. There are no people here.
Maybe
this is
they
like
laid off. Maybe since Meta laid off those 11,000 people, it's seeping into Instagram stuff too.
Did you say 11,000?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So maybe there's a lot going on and stuff ain't being covered. How it's supposed to be covered? I don't know.
Well,
okay.
You're the only person that can see. So great. I mean.
So Arkansas Barbie said she doesn't buy him a new pack of boxers. She just keep all her money and doesn't break him off nothing.
Wow.
Meredith Grad said, so why is she in the relationship if she just gonna be selfish? Real Fit said, it's our fault. This is a standard. Arkansas said to Meredith, like she can use her money to buy that man some boxers. Arkansas said the average salary is 45 to 55K. So homegirl has an extra 45 to 55K just sitting there.
Dang.
Meredith said, you got to find out each other's love language. The man needs to be romanced and seduced too. Mm-hmm. Y'all are a team. And then Rofit said, everyone's standards are different, but there are some things that need to be universal. Just go to the oil field, Arkansas said. And selfless is a must for both people. Yes.
Now, this is interesting. You said Real Fit said.
Uh-huh.
You can see Real Fit in there with comments?
Yeah.
So who am I on as?
Real Fit, but you ain't commenting. That's
crazy. This is wild. I'm not commenting. That's good. It's one comment as me. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm just gonna keep showing up. Remember, we said progress, not perfection.
Yes. And Whitey Blaze just joined us. Thanks for joining us. And so, Bera, where are you gonna be pulling from next? I feel like can I go grab some ice for this? It's a little warm.
Of course. I'll wait till you get back. Of course. Yeah, I can't see anybody I cannot see any comments. It looks like no one's in the live. This is interesting. But these are how our phone I was saying these are how our phone calls go. I can't see any comments, no one's in the live, but this is why we do this, because we talk like this on the phone. So I'm here for it. So I'm gonna go to
I have to get some ice for your birthday.
For my birthday shot? What happened?
It was just too warm. I had warmed the little chaser up. I put it in the fridge, but it wasn't cold enough. So, I don't want to waste it. I'm celebrating you, so I have to go put some ice.
Oh yeah, you're gonna celebrate me fully. You're like, I'm gonna do my shot.
You see me? I've been going back and forth.
Exactly. And in about maybe 20 or 15 more minutes, if I see you go, I'm gonna be like, "L, did you really like not do a nod?"
I'm like, can you see him? Can you see my eyes behind these glasses?
I gotta remember the time difference.
Yes, sometimes during a legend, I can see.
Oh, okay, perfect. No, I laugh because of the time difference. Yeah, because sometimes you start yawning. I'm like, she gotta get up and at 4 tomorrow and stuff. And I
be trying not to yawn.
I'm over here like, eh.
I be trying not to yawn, but it'd be the end of the evening, and to be honest, I be wanting to go to sleep at 7:38.
I get it. I totally get it. I understand.
So when I yawn, it's not because it's boring or anything. It's just it's almost bedtime for me.
Yeah, nobody would know that. Look, if we do a snippet and they're like, "Why she yawning? She don't want to hear what she have to say."
Let them think what they want to think.
I'm gonna go to my spicy bowl because it was so much stuff that I saw this week.
And side note, I be yawning because I be drinking this bitter bitch wine too.
Oh my god! So spicy, yay! I have no snacks today either.
Well, I got a box of popcorn holding up my drink.
I don't mess with that popcorn. I had a kernel stuck in my tooth one time. I thought I was going to die. It was like under the gum. When I got it out, I was like, oh my God.
That happened to me the other day. I was like, is my tooth loose? Did my tooth crack? And I was just digging and it was a popcorn kernel.
That popcorn is relentless, man. So I pulled this from my spicy bowl, and I'm glad I pulled this because I was confused. Is there a difference between hoes and side chicks? Now, the reason why this made it into my bowl, I saw this snippet, and this lady was like, I mean, very articulate, saying, you know, when a man goes, this is funny because this ties into what you just said. When he goes out and he takes care of, you know, everything, and he's taking care of the household and all that, he deserves a side chick. Not a hoe, a side chick, because there is a difference. And I said, she's really make it make right. I mean, make it make sense. Make this right. And she said, a hoe is like classless, doesn't care about your relationship. You know, she'll do anything. You know, she might set you up. That's not what you deal with. But a side chick understands the position she has. A side chick is going to add to your relationship, because when a man is good, he deserves a side chick. The wife takes care of the duties at home and, you know, takes care of those things, and you guys, you know, partnership. The side chick is what he is rewarded with, where he can go and have fun with her. She doesn't call after 10 o'clock. And she went on and on about it'll keep your relationship healthy for the man to have a side chick. And I thought, somebody really is probably believing this shit. You can't make it make sense for me. So I need to, I'm not even say understand, because I don't think I'll ever understand it. And they always equate it to, this is my problem, a man being deserving. Can I get a side man? Can I get a mantress? Can I, if the woman is the primary breadwinner, if she's taking care of all her needs, is she equally able to go out and have a side man because she's deserving of it? She takes care of the house. She makes sure her man is happy and all that. So she too can have a side man. That shit didn't make any sense to me. And I don't know why they spin these narratives all the time as if women don't have healthy sexual appetites, as if women don't walk in the world and see other men that they, you know, like that's lust. Like, oh, I would take that down. I'm kind of over the narrative of men just have this insatiable appetite for, you know, multiple partners, and it's so many good-looking women out here. How do you blame them? Women got the same stuff going on. We just have decided to be loyal. We have made a decision that we aren't going to cheat. We've decided we're not going to say no to lust, because you best believe it's somebody like, oh, he can take me down. Oh, he can break my back in several ways. As Jamie Foxx said, I'm going to break you off. I'm like you a cake. You know, like, I don't even understand why it's always so heavily pushed for men that they deserve a side chick. The man, it's just hard for him to stay loyal or faithful because it's so many, you know, options out there. It's more women than men. No, it's a lot of men. Be it that they may not be as attractive sometimes, but they gonna pay. They gonna make, you know, they gonna do everything. Sugar daddy, sugar side.
They gonna let you keep your 45 to 50K a year, like
exactly. So when this stuff is put out there, I've never seen the opposite of it. So if a man has the argument, for some people, clearly not my thing, that he can have a side chick, you know, why wouldn't you be able to? But the question is there a difference? And please comment. Is there
I've been laughing at the comments, but before I get to the comments, I was looking off to the side because I have to go to Urban Dictionary.
Okay, but the question is there, first
no,
of all,
it ain't no difference.
Hoe and side chick. They said
it ain't no difference.
It's a difference. That's what she, and then I wanted to throw mistress in there. What's a mistress?
It ain't no difference. A mistress is all of the, yeah, they're all hoes. They're all, okay, let me just give a few definitions of hoe. Let me just give a few definitions of hoe.
Did you say they're all hoes?
They all hoes.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna just give a few definitions on Urban Dictionary before I even want to answer to you, because these comments was killing me. Okay, it says, hoe, a girl who wants to be fucked by everyone and everything that she sees, including certain types of vegetables. A hoe, prostitute, whore, hooker, tramp, slut. A hoe, anyone who dehumanizes themselves by selling their soul to others. The term can be applied to either a man or a woman, as in this case of Ann Coulter, both. Hoe, although the word can be used for a tramp, prostitute, slut, slang, and slapper, it's also Italian for I have. A hoe, 1/3 of standard sexual personal entourage. One hoe, an upscale and hearty version, in sensitive to cold climates, or one more common. Anyway, to me, it's the same thing. You a downright hoe if you are going to be with a married man, first off. Because at the end of the day, when you decide to settle down, are you going to allow your man to have a mistress, a side chick, and a hoe, all of the above? Because if you're not, then don't be interfering in another relationship. I don't care if the man says, my wife is fine with that. And if your wife is fine with that, when he ends up leaving your ass, the housewife for a hoe, that's your fault, because you didn't put your foot down, because you thought that was going to keep him, because you want to make him happy, make sure everything was all grand and all this BS. So you want to say, okay, it's okay to have a mistress. It's okay to have a hoe. Shit, because you don't know what your mistress doing. She might be out there holding the other corner when she don't see you and your money ain't hitting the bank account. She might be over there in Figaro or in Vermont. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta just get into these comments real quick because they was killing me. Hold on. I don't know what you, L has rookie lungs. What you mean? Don't get sleep. Oh, okay. All right. Journey of a Legend said slight difference. YG Blaze said, no, ain't no difference. They hoes, period. Journey of a Legend said, oh, a hoe just getting the deer meat. YG Blaze said the side chick is a dumb hoe, but a hoe nonetheless. Arkansas said, I guess she broke it down like a fraction. Journey of a Legend said the side chick is someone they confide in more and allows you to vent and is not supposed to share what was said. LOL, plus getting deer meat. And Meredith said a hoe is a hoe. Arkansas said, when I think hoe, I think Walking Western and Slauson. Damian Horn said, they all hoes, vegetables. Meredith said, it's the disrespect for me, ma'am. Journey of Legend said, not slapper. Arkansas Barbie said they call them 304s now. And Journey of Legend said, y'all name is Streets. Yep, straight from LA. You can tell by the street name they rate. But I just want to say something. Journey of a Legend said a side chick is someone they confide in more.
That was the comment I wanted to touch too.
So he said is not supposed to share what was said. LOL, plus getting deer meat. Well, in today's day and age, side pieces is sharing all the details.
Oh my God.
The tea. It's a straight up shot espresso out here in these streets. It ain't even got cappuccino.
Well, here's the thing. Any man that thinks he can confide in his side chick, in addition to, you can't even give him money anymore, because Lil Baby, they tell him, I mean, they just tell because they want people to know they were with these guys. It's like, dang, you gonna mess up your money? Are you under a contract?
If she's a mistress, is she a side chick? What makes you think you can confide in her and not get out?
Well, the only thing that I thought about with that particular comment is I remember watching, I don't know if anybody has seen the movie Fences in there with Denzel Washington and Viola Davis.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see all of it, yeah.
So in there, she was like at home handling business. She was doing it. And he was going to work and coming home. I think his name was Troy in there, but it was this deep monologue where she was like snotting. Like she's like, she's like, I gave up things too. She's telling him how she gave up stuff because I don't know if she found it on the back end or this before, prior to it. Troy got another woman pregnant, and he got the call that the baby was on the way. So he needed to go be at the was just like, you know, she's finding this out, but she told him, take your ass to the hospital, right? And so the whole thing with that, they had, I don't know if like I said, the monologue came second or first, but in that, she was like, what did she not do? Like, why did you step out on
when she was outside?
Right. And I think I might be getting it mixed up, but in the movie, she like asked him, why did you do this? Why did you step out on me? You know? And he tells her, she made me laugh. She made me laugh. So he was coming home, giving Viola the money to take care of the house, all that, and he'd keep a little money for himself. And then he'd go to the bar, and he met this lady that I guess laughed herself onto his deer meat, as Journey of a Legend said. And, you know, she ended up getting pregnant. But literally, like he said, she made him laugh. Now, here's the problem I have with that. Within the confines of your relationship, when someone is dealing with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you guys live together, you guys do everything, they're deal with, so it's unevenly weighted. How can you go and confide in someone and laugh with them and sit up with them when they don't have to see you broken, see you not together? When you get with your side chick, I know as a woman, if I was going to get, you know, to get my back broke or whatever, I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna smell good when I go see him. Your guy may not see you like that all the time. He's gonna see you when you wake up with the crust in your eyes. He's gonna see you when you're sick. He might see you when you're near death. He might see you when you pee on yourself because you're laughing hard. Whatever it is, he's gonna see all of it. But the side chick, she gonna come with her best foot forward, and he's gonna come and create this world. There is no stress or anything. She don't know about all the extra stuff. So it's a fantasy world that's why it's like he deserves one. It's like we can have this bubble for a day, 2 days. I don't know if they going on weekend trips, a couple of hours, and that moment is over with. You don't even know what she got going on in her life. You know what she's battling. So I think that if anyone would think that having a side chick is a reward, or the side chick is someone that you can confide in and she gets dear meat, that's the fun part. She don't have to do no heavy lifting. I'm feeling some type of way if I'm the wife. Like, wait a minute. She gets off very, yeah, you take care of this house and all that, but what does she do? Oh, you guys get to have sex. That should be mutual fun. Unless you're making sure she's not pleased at all. Unless you coming in, however she getting you off, she don't get off. Now that's a prostitute now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just one way. But if you are going there and you guys are engaging in sexual activity and it's good, you guys both get off, you get to eat, kick your shoes off, leave the hotel room or the villa or whatever messy, and you can laugh and you can tell her, my wife get on my damn nerves. She was nagging when I left. That's why I came over here to see you, and I'm just burdened. She's like, oh baby, it's still gonna be okay. And you know, that's how they are. You know, they're nagging and all that. She can tell you whatever the hell she want to tell you because she don't have to deal with you after you leave for that moment. So for me, side chicks get off, if that's whole side chicks, whatever, they get off very light.
But it was something you said. You said he can go to the bar and have a drink and meet a lady that makes him laugh. Then nigga, why couldn't you get off of work and go have a drink with your wife, because you guys laugh, or you go take her and y'all both go to the bar and laugh tell you why. And end up at a motel and have sex?
No, I'm gonna tell you why they don't. I do agree with this. When you're in a relationship, that shit takes work. You have to just imagine if he's at the house, you know, he gets off work, she's been at home all day. She's taking care of the bills, she's doing everything. And I'm not saying God forbid in a bad way, but if they have kids, that's a whole nother dynamic. When he comes in, she still has to have that meeting of this was going on, that was going on. They got to, debrief. They got to table some stuff. So he just wants to escape. He needs to be around somebody that's not talking about any of that. that's not going to tell him he's not doing what he said he was going to do, or he needs to do this. That's why I said it's a very costly and cheap vacation. She gets off very light. It's false. You get to go. Imagine dude has to make sure you, like we were talking about, protected, provided for, he's emotionally supportive, all that. But you gonna go cock your legs for another dude that tells you for a couple of hours or 2 days, you're beautiful, I love you, you are so great. And he don't get to see all the other stuff that's going on. He knows nothing about you, but you come to him looking good, ready to lay up, laugh, have a good time, and you leave. He doesn't have to carry I don't even want to say the burdens, but I say the dynamics of what it takes to make a good relationship, your relationship flourish. So, hoe, side chick, whatever it is, the original question was, is there a difference? I agree with everyone. It's not, because they both get off very light. You have to work harder. When your relationship changes, you got to figure out, you know what? We're not having fun anymore. I come home and I don't like talking about work right away. Let's have days on Wednesdays when I come in, we go and we drink, whatever it is, you have to figure out in your relationship. We come in, we're going to drink, we're going to go get a room, we got a babysitter, we're going to have sex, and then Thursday it's back to us. But today, make believe you are the side chick. If that's what he needs to think in his head, don't talk to me on Wednesdays about nothing. I want to come in, take my clothes off, you ready to go. Matter of fact, I never even
come in and come.
Yeah, I don't. Matter of fact, I don't even make it home. I meet you at the villa. I meet you at the bar. On Wednesdays, I'm going straight to the bar. You already, your partner has already went ahead and organized having a babysitter. Everything is set up. She at the bar. You walking up to her like, hey, and she like, oh, hey. And whatever goes down from there. I think people don't want to put the effort, or they lack the imagination, and I just need something. But let a woman say, and I'm going to say it just how I say it, tell her guy that's been putting in work that she needed some new dick and somebody that made her laugh. And that's going to be a whole nother conversation. He's going to feel betrayed, upset, like, what is this? So you wanted to be with him because he made you laugh, and I can confide in him about how you get on my nerves. That's some bullshit all the way around. You have to figure out, based on who you with, how you gonna make this work. And it's constant. We tried, that don't work. We did that don't work. Oh, that worked, this didn't work. Oh, that worked, this didn't work. I feel like it's a cop-out, and it's the easiest way to go when you bring a whole nother person that doesn't have to do the heavy lifting of the relationship in there, and they get the good benefits. The sex, the laughter, the free room, the free food. It's a fucking fantasy. It's not cool for a man or a woman. There's no way that can be cut. And that's me specifically saying to that comment about, they make them laugh and they can like confide in them. You can't, what? I would feel upset if I told a person a problem and they can't even assist me with no damn resolve. They gonna lay there and laugh and spend my money, and then let's have sex again. I feel like, damn, I've like just told them something I'm going through. They don't let no advice, no efforts, nothing. Like, at some point, I think a mature man or woman, that shit'll get old. I'd rather work with what's working with me at the house. I try to figure that out.
All right, let me read some comments. Arkansas said they telling the business to the crackhead on the corner in the shade room. Journey of a Legend said, I don't condone anything. YG Blaze said, just be fucking single. Journey of a Legend said, don't shoot the messenger, but that's what some men think. YG Blaze said, people are lazy. YG Blaze said, everyone wants to be the trophy. No one wants to run the race. And Arkansas said, it's going to be World 3 if you bring in some new deer meat into the situation.
Man.
And it's okay when you do it. It's a problem when I do it, YG Blaze said.
Yeah. And I think dating, the way dating looked in back, I don't want to say back in the old days, but the way dating
Back
was
in the day.
before, exactly. All kind of new questions like, are you a man or a woman? And I don't mean that in disrespect. I just need to know. Do you want an open relationship? Do you believe in having side chicks or side men? Do you believe that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, one person is enough for you? Do you got to ask so many different questions now because there's so much stuff that's being heavily pushed? People,
Yeah.
and especially with kids, they're getting these different seeds planted. So the way stuff looked for us, even though we may not have seen a healthy relationship or a two-parent household, it's not like that anymore. They're like seeing stuff where it's like, it's okay. I don't want to go too deep in this because I have a problem with it. If a person is born a man, but, you know, identifies as a woman and gets everyone in his family to agree with that and then gets the necessary like physical changes done, he doesn't ever have to disclose that to the other man that he's with.
Yeah.
And I think that that's wrong. If you really love me and rock with me, then be honest with me and allow me the option, you know, the opportunity to say what I have to say and the decision to stay in this. I have options. You take the option off the table when you're deceiving. You know that there's something that I don't know that will be, those are big. That's why you didn't tell me. That's like
and people will say they omitted the information. They'll be like, well, you didn't ask. But if I did ask, would you tell me?
But that's why I said dating looks very different because you need to be making a whole list of shit. If you decide to get serious with somebody, I'm asking all these questions because I need to know. I need to know that you felt like that a threesome is not cheating if it's you know, if there's permission given. So you would actually come ask me some shit like that? You would actually come and ask me, could we have a threesome? Like, I don't even want to be with somebody that's going to come and ask me that. I need to learn that in the beginning. Because, again, it's not that it's a bad thing. I'm not condoning anyone for if that's how they rock. My thing is, let's say if the woman does it. I always feel like it changes when it's a woman coming in asking for these same things that it's heavily pushed for men to have. Side chicks, hoes, threesomes, all this stuff. It's like those crazy things, those things specifically. If a woman comes and says to her husband, you know, I'm really digging Bob. Can we invite him into our bedroom? Because I want the deer meat. Heavy. I want him to break my back in 3 places. Are you with it? That might be a problem.
Thank you for the terminology, deer meat. I'm going to use it forever.
I love it. Journey of a Legend, they also, I want to say deer meat and baby leg. Like, baby leg.
Baby leg?
Think about how the size of a baby leg is. They're using like really.
Oh, baby leg. We need some shirts that say God deer meat.
But yeah, I think that if they would push it differently and women were coming in with I need me a side man. I need somebody I can lay up and laugh with.
The narrative was totally changed.
He getting on my nerves. I need to have a threesome every now and then. I need to make sure, because your homeboy was looking scrumptious. Let him come in here and do something for me and we'll go back to normal. It would not. It's only heavily pushed like this because it's for men. And I'm not saying men did that, but even the dynamics of little boys and little girls when they're younger. Oh, you know, he's just being a boy. Dishes, clean up all that. Oh, he's playing in there, he's being rough. They get a little bit older. She's a hoe if she's having multiple sex partners. I don't condone it for either of them because it's men hoes running around. But man is bedding everything or in the alley dicking down everything. He's a hoe too. But you don't hear the term hoe used for men. They're just sowing their oats. They're just.
But he bringing back all kind of diseases and shit.
I want to know, why can't you just be being? Why is a man not a hoe, but a woman is? They both hoes. That's how I look at it. But it is said a man is being a man. He's just sowing his oats. He's just young. He's just wild. That's what men do. Why is it not looked at that way if a woman's doing it? She's a hoe. A man don't want a woman doing all that, but I'm supposed to want a man that's being a hoe? No. So that's why what I was saying, a few minutes back, You need to have heavy conversations with someone you were considering dating or getting serious with. They need to know if you pose the question, is there a difference between a hoe and a side chick? And they start, going, I feel like a side chick is better than a hoe, and I think that red flag, because I don't know who said it, but a couple of people in the comments, they all hoes. That's some hoe shit. Like, you don't do something like that. Why would I, first of all, why would I diminish who I am as a person to only be limited to this room or limited to this halftime you give me when you can or you want to? What benefits do I have within like the confines, like you and your relationship? If you're asking permission, you earned me. If we take it under that, he earned a side chick because he did so well at home. That's what she was saying. So you couldn't even have me unless you handled all your business with your wife. I would feel less than, like, damn, that's how you got to me. Not because it was like I was worthy of being the top dog. It's like, no, or the main. I'm a side.
Yeah.
Everybody comes for the turkey. Some people come for the mac and cheese, but I don't ever want to be limited to some greens, beans. I don't want to be a side of anything. I'm the main dish. People go to fights to see the main event. Some might come for the undercard, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, that's wild. Who goes, when I grow up, I want to be a side chick? How?
Bitch, there's a lot of people who want to grow up and be the side chick with social media, what social media is pushing. But that's another topic for another day.
That's wild. But that's my take on that. Did you comments? Did you have any stuff in there? That's crazy. That was like, there's a difference between hoes and side chicks. Are you crazy?
They all the same, bitch. Arkansas said everyone running around with confusion. Journey of a Legend said, I would ask a lot of shit. Arkansas said, I'm going to put together a sip and live dictionary. Journey of a Legend said, the baby leg, something serious. Then he said, that's glorified across the board. I think when you were speaking of, he's just being a man. Yeah. And YG said, I'm going to just be single. Arkansas said, men sleeping around and will end up at Kaiser with the itch they can't get rid of. Meredith said to YG, same, who have the time? And Journey of a Legend said, it's a double standard. That's to our advantage, just like being a stay-at-home dad is frowned upon. And then Meredith said, where's the self-respect?
That was a good
second.
That was a good thing. Yeah, that was a good one to twist over for Journey of a Legend. That is true. Stay-at-home dads will not get the praise that a stay-at-home mom does. So it is double standards. I think that it's up to, not for someone to, take on the whole task of changing the narrative. I just think that people, individually should kind of take into, consideration, like, what, there is a double standard. I'm not here to try to make everybody think differently, but I can implement like that, thinking differently on a sense like, man, that's crazy. It is a double standard. A stay-at-home dad within the confines of his relationship should only be concerned about what his wife, not what everybody else does, but I'm sure they will probably get a lot of pressure or maybe some jokes that, why is he not out getting the money and she stays at home? But I think that when you look at it as like we are equals in a sense, and that works within the dynamics of your relationship, it's nothing wrong with that. Are you crying about the hoes and side chicks? I see you. I know it's a sad topic.
It's too much for life right now. I have to go get some ice for the sangria. I'm not buying this one no more.
Oh no.
It's not bitter, bitch, enough for me.
What bowl what you going to? What you got going?
I'm gonna keep it spicy.
Okay.
So I had wrote something on the top here, but I'm gonna just go, okay, boring sex. How do you spice it up? And this made me think about it because I saw this girl talking about a train versus a threesome. She said a train is not a threesome. Like, if she wants to be with two guys or a guy and a girl, it's just a threesome and him, vice versa. But she was like, but it's not a train, you know, or whatnot. But this led me to just pose a question about boring sex and how do you spice it up in your relationship. Because boring sex, I mean, boring sex is different to everyone. I mean, some people might just like to go lay missionary and just get it the pumps in and go, you know what I'm saying? So what is boring sex to you? And or do you have any tips to spice it up in the bedroom?
Well, I think what you said was good. You have to know who you're dealing with. And you guys, back to that list. I
Getting
need
it on
to
the
know
table.
in the beginning, before we even get to being in like serious relationship or marriage, if you like, I want to be, having sex while we bungee jumping, that don't work for me. You know what I mean? So I need to know, based on who I'm with, what their definition of boring is. Not what everybody else is doing. What gets your rocks off? What works for you? What do you like? And am I willing to participate in those types of things? I'm not here to shame anybody. There were people having sex with dogs. Like I that's never gonna make sense to me at all. But somebody somewhere may be having a threesome with one. I don't know. Nothing surprises me anymore at all with the stuff that I see and hear. So
I saw this post on Instagram real quick. It said, jump off the dresser and try to land directly on this motherfucker or something.
No, it's not. That's why I said if I'm with somebody and they tell me something like that, because I asked, most people aren't asking questions. It's like, she look good. I think he looks good. We go together. We got together. We had sex. We go together. I'm having a baby. That's my baby daddy. That's my baby mom. We go together. Whatever. I need to know the resume. I need to know the backstory to some shit, like who's your people's people. I want to know something about you. And I'm saying, if you didn't do that before, you really got to do it now, because it's some outlandish stuff out there. People are doing some crazy things. So boring to somebody could be, I don't know how. I'm trying to understand, is a train 5 or more? Is it like at a restaurant, a party is 3 or less? You know what I'm saying? You know how they say if it's more than this, it's a party. If it's not, the party of 2, 3.
And is it a train if it's only a female and 2 or more males? Or can a male have a train ran him by females?
That's what I'm saying.
It's almost that one-sided thing where it's like, the female, this is male, but can a male be ran a train on by a pack of female wolves?
Somebody told me, dang, I can't remember who told me. I never watched this show, but they told me about this specific scene from the show Insecure, how these 2 white girls got this black guy, and they were like, like they going to have sex. And so she had sex with him. She was riding him or whatever. And then the other white girl was like, my turn. And the black dude was like, well, wait a minute, let me, get it back. Like, I can't, dang, I just did this. And she was like, oh my God, get it up. And so she went and started like doing drugs in the corner and talking to her friend who had just, was on top of him, and was like, we should have called Daryl. He lasts longer. And so the way the person was explaining it to me, where how the black guy was feeling like weird, how the white girls were talking about him and stuff. But I'm saying that in reference to what you just said about, can you imagine a man initially, if 7 girls called him up and was like, bring your fine ass over here, we about to run a train on you. And he was like, okay. But then he got to a point where he couldn't perform and they started talking shit. That would be like, whoa. His ego would be like this big. I don't even think a man without drugs is set up to be pleasuring multiple women like that. It ain't even set up like that.
He better be up on that maca powder and ashwagandha herb.
Tabitha Brown was pushing that ashwagandha. She kept saying it. I didn't even know what it was for. I knew that.
Oh, I use ashwagandha.
Well, these are the gummies, so it's probably watered down. But she was like, "Oh, you got to get on this ashwagandha. It gives you energy and all that." But then I went and bought that with the Goli gummies with the cider. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna try this," and it did nothing. I was waiting for this burst of new energy and all this, and then I saw her one day on there. She was like, "Oh, I took my ashwagandha chance. You know, it's late." Like she was alluding. I'm like, "What the hell are you taking?" Because
I do powders or pure herbs to where I could just boil them, or I do the powders and smoothies. I never do gummies and pill supplements and stuff like that. But my herbs will always come in full, in powder form or in leaf form.
Well, if you take it, this is another telltale. If you, other than, I'm sure people, they say men suffer from erectile dysfunction, ED. Other than that, I should want you. I shouldn't have to have any enhancement. And if you pass out, when I get back up, we can decide to go another round if that's what we decide to do. But when you bring all these drugs and everything, you're dependent on something. And now you're expected to perform. Hopefully your funds stay right so you can keep that on deck, whatever it is you're taking. And I feel like I've heard, because I've had some conversations where women are like taking things so that they are wet, and I'm like, the man should naturally, you should be aroused and want to be with him. But everything is so, and I think people really don't like each other sometimes. It's like they're not even listening to their bodies. It's like, I like him, let's have sex. And the body's like, whoa, dude, we met him 5 minutes ago. It's not like that. I need to, you know what I'm saying? Let me do what I do. So, I'm not, boring sex to me is based on the definition of who I'm with. And we need to agree on what the spice temperature is. What's hot for you may not be hot for me, and these are conversations I believe need to be had pre-relationship, serious, or pre-marriage, like premarital. You are not. I need to know that you like variety. There are, and I can't, just don't lie to somebody either.
Yeah.
If you really like, I see myself betting a different woman, every other week. That's what I really want. I don't ever see myself being different. Don't lie to someone to bring them into your world exclusively, and you got this other, definition or desire of what keeps it's not boring. You spice it up, communicate with who you with, and you gonna figure out the spice levels. That is my advice for the spice level. Know your partner. Know what they like. Know what gets their goat. I think we talked about this on another Sipping Live, where it's like, how am I going to just assume that you're pleased? Pleasing starts outside the bedroom. I think that if people would focus more on, and these are statistics, look at it. We see a lot of, as they would say in the Instagram, bad bitches. They either left with a baby, they are not in relationship. Amber Rose's body is banging. She got her kid's name tattooed on her forehead. Wiz ain't with her. The other person that with her doesn't make her a bad person, but statistics are showing you gotta have more than just being a bad bitch in body. Cardi B, I mean, she's not a bad looking woman. Offset was cheating. It's more than just me. And she said stuff. I would kill Offset. I know that sounds bad. Cardi got her son's name tattooed on the side of her face, and she said, like, this is record, like you can see this video, I got my son Wave tattooed right here, so I tell Offset he can come on this side of my face, not this side, because it just feels weird. When you got a woman openly talking about sexually, what he's allowed to do to everyone, I believe it says two things. This is just my thing. She letting everybody know I'm with the shits, whatever he want, other women, all that, you know, so there's nothing you can do because he can have it his way. And it reaps insecurity to me. That's one of the things I don't need for everybody to know that's going. You don't need to know what's going on in my bedroom. If we swinging from the fucking chandeliers, you'll never know it. That's us. Like, why do I need to know that he can come on this side of your face? And then you say all that, and if this gremlin should step out again, I would be hotter than fish grease. I have a problem because it's like, I pretty much said you can have girls, you can come on my face, you can do whatever you want to me. It's like, and I'm still not enough. That's gotta really hit. We're emotional people, women are. That's really gotta hurt. I'm making money. I'm out here shaking ass, cracking my legs open. I'm saying you can come on my face. I'm licking women,
jumping off dressers,
whatever. And you still went out and slept with other women. Like, what does that say? And I'm going back to saying all that stuff. Boring. These women aren't boring nonetheless. At all. They wilding. And they still have gotten cheated on. Nia Long is not no bad looking woman. You know, it's women. Jada Waiter.
Hell, Beyonce, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce.
Right. Jada Waiter with Lil Baby. She's always on the internet. So you gotta really be honed in to who you link up with, and y'all gotta have a commitment and a connection of spicy levels. Like, babe, I'm bored. Well, why are you bored? I feel like I want you to do this, or are you open to this? And this is not when you in it and you hearing some random crazy stuff where it's like, I didn't sign up for this, versus us having this conversation before, like, oh, okay, this is the level. You know, these are things, you know, I want to keep it spicy this way. I want to do this, but I think it's more than just, like I said, physical things. It's beyond physical. I think that's why these men end up dealing with different women, and they got women with them that's making money that, you know, to the world are beautiful and have bad bodies. Because they're looking for something else that's intangible. They're looking for something else. I think sometimes a little bit of integrity where a woman is like, oh, bye. I'm not doing all that. Bye. And it's like, ooh, a challenge. She won't just do what I say. Cardi say, he give me Yves Saint Laurent, I let him do what he want. I'm with Lotto. Ain't no bag big enough for me to stay with no cheater. So you're letting me know I give you designer, you can do whatever you want to do to me. And clearly we know that's a lie because she was hot about that cheating. But, you know, I think that the goal is, or my advice is, if you tapped in with somebody and y'all really about to commit like that in whatever capacity, relationship, marriage, we need to have a talk about some things, you know, and we need to make sure we keep those lines of communication open. Because when you're not communicating, I don't know. Great job. You know, and now you over here with your side chick or your hoe. I didn't even know you was getting down like that. You know? So.
Well, let me read some of these comments. Meredith said, you got to make a kink list to figure it out. Arkansas said,
make a what?
Kink list, K-I-N-K.
What is that?
A kinky list.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. Arkansas said, some people want the cheek split on Wednesday eating Chick-fil-A. Some people want you to dip your toes in ranch dressing. Journey of Legend said, jump off the dresser. Yeah, she tried to break it, LOL. Journey of Legend said, inquiring minds want to know. Arkansas said, I thought a train was multiple men's on one woman, so all the crevices are filled at one time, I think. You got to do straight up apple cider vinegar, not gummies. And Arkansas said, not gremlin.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That's somebody's father.
I mean, Lil Wayne looked like a gremlin too.
He looked like an old lady. A crab apple.
Let me get on Google. What's a crab apple?
You said that last time. I've said that before.
I said
mean tweet. They were reading mean tweets, and he said, "You look like a crab apple." He was like, "What's a crab apple?" That's wild. Different. I'm gonna go into my my bowl for.
I'm done with this conversation. I'm done with all y'all. Okay. Oh.
Am I still good? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool. It like glitched for a minute. I was trying to see. So I'm gonna go to my mild bowl and try to slow this down a little bit. And let's get we had some sexual teachable moments. We was all on a threesome.
We got some definitions going on: slapper, slut, prostitute,
deer meat, everything. So I'm gonna go to my
deer meat,
my mild bowl.
Got deer meat.
And see what we talking about in there.
Baby leg.
Lord. Let's see. These are all stuck together.
Oh.
Let me unstick these. This is a good one. Being opportunity.
Being or meeting.
Being. Being. Being opportunity. I love this because I feel like so many people have a list of everything they need to flourish emotionally, mentally, small business, could keep their business going, but they are not being an opportunity for someone else. They can tell you, if somebody would just give me some money to start my business, if more people would just support me, if somebody would just commit to give me the time or mentor me or whatever, and I'm just talking about business, or if somebody would come and be a good person, and people know what they need, but they're not willing to be what they're looking for. Whatever opportunity for business, opportunity for growth, opportunity for support. They are not being, or even focused on being what they're looking for. They just know they don't have it and they want it. And I got a problem with that. I got a big problem with that. If what you're looking for, you have never been to somebody else, cut it out. This is a very, it's very personal for me because I see it so much and it frustrates me to no end, because it's, how can you want support, but you are not a supportive person? You cannot handle your bit. You don't want to support nobody. And a like and a comment is not a support. And it's not support. And I'm not talking about here. I'm talking about people. There was a girl that had over 1 million followers, blue check, started a t-shirt line and could not sell one t-shirt. There are people on Instagram that have a desire to, Reggie Cos, he wants to do music. He started out on Vines doing funny things. And I know his music career, when I last checked, is not flourishing the way that people saying make me laugh. If you are not a supportive person, do not expect for someone to support you in the capacity you desire to be supported. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. When were you opportunity for somebody else? When did you get up one day and say, you know what? It ain't about me today. I'm going to go and be an opportunity for someone else. I'm going to see how I can assist somebody in a capacity to actually be what they're looking for. What's somebody out there looking for? Do you need help? Do you need a bill paid? Do you need somebody to come in and assist you with something? And it doesn't have to be so much, because everybody falls on, I can barely do my stuff. And what if everybody feels that way? What if while you're asking for something, but you saying you can't, what if everybody's saying that? Nothing gets done. I remember there was a picture of this, all these people with this soup in the middle, and they had these long spoons, and they were people trying to take the spoons and put them to their mouths, but the spoons were too long. And the second part of it was the spoons were going to other people, and that's how they all won. So my spoon was too long to feed me, but my spoon could reach you. So you're eating, and then you put your spoon over to me, and then I'm eating, and someone puts their spoon. So I love the picture, the way it was, it exemplified sometimes being opportunity, you know, being, and I say this in every part, being opportunity, being who you want to date, being the change you want to see. If you recognize something and you can't find it, really assess if you can be it. Like really think about like, damn, I can't find that. And I've really looked. Maybe I need to be that in whatever capacity. It doesn't have to be big. Like we talked about last week, it's progress, not perfection. I'm not telling you to go over the top. I'm just saying, look at how you can be opportunity for someone else. Even you guys coming in, I think it's great. We show up, we talk. I'll talk like this if it's just Elle and I here, because that's what we were doing before and decided to do this. But I'm super excited that you guys choose to give this time to us. It's supportive. It creates a different energy when you guys engage, and we're doing what we came to do. We're, you know, just giving you some different insight, different perspective, maybe some information you can use. If not, leave it right where you found it. But I can't stand when people are not actively looking just as hard to be opportunity as they are for opportunity. You breaking your back and complaining about how you can't get the opportunity, you can't get this, and you looking every day. But when did you stop to take a minute, an hour, a day, some sort of time to be what you're looking for? When were you somebody else's opportunity? When were you being opportunity for someone else? Something else other than yourself? That's my right.
I feel that. Like, I think we're in this thing where people want, but don't want to give. But what they have to realize is when you give, you get so much more in return. Like, you can't live life being selfish. I want it, and you have nothing to offer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And offering it never has to be monetary. It could be lending your ear, lending your expertise, simple things. But people are so wrapped up in their stuff that they don't stop to think that, what can I give to the world? What can I give to society? What can I contribute? Because when you stop to really think that and be selfless, that's when you will see the fruits of your labor really grow. You will see the universe giving you everything you've ever wanted and asked for in life.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not doing that and you're living in the selfish state of mind, you're never going to have anything. You're just going to stay stagnant, just right there in the same place, wondering, when is something going to happen for me? It's because you didn't give out. Hell, half the time I can't give financially, but I know I can give in other ways. And so I do, because I understand how the law of the universe works. And I do it out of the kindness of my heart, the stuff that I do on the day-to-day basis for myself, for others, you know. Hell, I did a whole goddamn turkey little giveaway. Did I have the extra money to do it? No, but it was on my heart to do it, to help some people, you know.
And I like what you're saying, and I just want to, because some people still will hone in on the, if I give, it'll be given back to me. If I do, then now it's an expectation. You don't want people. Yeah, but you don't want people to give to you with the ROI on their mind. What's the return on my interest? What am I going to get?
But then that differentiates your state of mind and the type of person you are, because if you are to take that information and you're going to be like, okay, let me see, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D so I can get E, F, G, H, I, J, K through Z back, the universe is going to recognize that it's not natural. It's not with a given heart, with a giving spirit. You know what I'm saying? And you're still not going to get shit. You can give, but it's not with the right mind and heart. So you won't get it. Only a mature person who truly understands and lives that specific life will only know that when you give unto others, you will have it back to you.
Right.
But when you on the surface think that, okay, well, shit, let me give $5 to this, let me donate 25 here, let me go serve up some soup at the soup kitchen. You know, you're doing that just to get something back. You're not going to get shit back.
Right.
And that still shows that your mindset has not matured. You have to have a mature mindset to understand how to live, like you say, with intent and with purpose.
And know the intention of your giving, you know, what is the intent behind this. But another thing I think is really helpful because, you know, I think sometimes people can either make it way complicated. Start immediately or with your immediate circle, people around you. Even if it's a neighbor, when's the last time you stopped, when I say be opportunity, to ask somebody, can I help you with anything? Mm-hmm. Do you need something? I was just checking in. You good? Hey, how you doing? You know, what you got going on? People will say, how you doing? And you'll say, I'm good. And then they immediately start talking about their stuff and everything. Mm-hmm. You didn't call to see how they doing. You called with, I'm going to say what's the correct thing to do, you know, but I'm about to talk about all my stuff. Yeah. When's the last time you intentionally positioned yourself to be opportunity for someone around you? Like, I'm intentionally going to pick up this phone and call and ask, hey, you know, how you been? What's going on? Do you need anything? Or if you're not feeling well, do you need me to bring you anything? Did you eat today? You good? Just try. It's not like I don't really have any money to give or I can't be volunteering because I barely got enough time. No. Break it down to the bare bones. And leave some silence there.
When sometimes that call makes all the difference.
But man, leave some silence. Don't ask somebody how they're doing. And as soon as they say good, you like, for real, because man, if someone say, if you're being an opportunity to listen, that's free. Just to listen. How you been? I'm good. Really? Okay. What's been going on with you? Exactly. Just working, doing such and such and such. Oh, okay, where you working at? You still at the same place? How's that going? How long you been there? Okay, you gonna be there for a minute? You looking at retiring from there, or you gonna do a career change? Do you like it there? People do not do that. No, I really don't. Well, you thinking about, looking for something else? That means nothing's on me, everything's on you. Nothing about me, everything's on you. Do you know being opportunity for someone just to fucking debrief? Like, people don't have people that really listen around them, that really don't care about nothing they got going on. Everybody talks about therapy. We could be individual therapists for each other on a low level. It doesn't mean you have to have credentials. When's the last time you really actively listened and actively asked questions to really see if someone was in a mental place of like despair, depression, frustration, and said, what can I do? Is there anything? And if it's some shit that's way out, you can be like, I'm going to help you find a therapist. Yeah. I'm making a point. I'm going to actually look through, Google, Yellow Pages, whatever you use. We're going to find something for you because you're going through some things and you need some help. I can't afford it. We're going to see if they have a sliding scale or maybe they have some grants because I feel like you need to be heard. This is above my, I don't know, above my pay grade or you can be joking about it. But now you've become opportunity for someone. Wouldn't you want somebody to help you like that? Wouldn't you want someone without the pay on the back end to be that to you? And so that's my thing with that. Nobody, I don't think a majority, I'm not going to say nobody, a majority of people, a great majority, are not that. They can come with half-ass excuses of why they can't be that to somebody else, but they damn sure need it for themselves. And they're going to let you know they can't find it or nothing.
Be to people what you want people to be to you. Because it's so one-sided, but then if the tables turn, you would want someone to be that exact same way to you. You would want you know what I'm saying? Be to others what what you would want from them. Look at it from both sides of the spectrum.
And skip the cop-out.
Yeah.
Skip the cop-out. I'm over it. That's why I said that's very passionate.
Does not go a long way.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about this thing. Skip the cop-out. You got something you can give.
Everyone has something to give.
It's not monetary. You have a skill set. You have ears to listen. You have a mouth to tell about the experiences you've had, to share whatever wisdom you have, because experience can be equated to wisdom if somebody hasn't gone through that. If you've experienced something just through life, you'd be amazed that you saying, "Ooh, that happened to me, and this is what I did." Or, you know what? If that happened to me, this is what I do. You can do so much with what you have, but people are so busy looking for opportunity and not wanting to be it. I don't care if you take a day out, an hour, 2 hours, be really intentional with asking yourself, when's the last time I was being opportunity? And on any level, when's the last time I really was being opportunity? And some people, like I said, the cop out, I don't have time to focus on being somebody's opportunity because I got so much going on and I can't. It's like, oh, okay, but I bet you know what you need. Given the opportunity, you would take it. You know exactly what you need. Hold your breath because it's not coming. It shouldn't even come because you're not, as you were saying, even putting it out there for it to come back to you. How you gonna want something you're not willing to give or be? You know? That one, I see it so much, and I feel like people are so far behind because of it. They can't grasp or have an understanding of why they are where they're at in life because they do this. They forget to be opportunity and show up. Show up as opportunity for someone. Show up for someone other than yourself.
Yep.
And it can be exhausting. I'm not saying stay there. You do have to create boundaries. If you say, I am being opportunity for someone on Wednesdays, that's it. If it's a continuation of something you signed up to do, but you can create boundaries and say, like I said, hey, I'm not a therapist, but I will give you a couple of suggestions. And then you walk away. But don't do the cop out. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough resources. I'm barely, figuring my own stuff out. Well, just know that everybody's feeling that way. So don't expect nothing to come for you either. You should not be expecting of opportunity if people are operating the way you do. It's always something. You need to make sure you're ready to hear that from everybody else. They don't got time for you either. They can't be your opportunity. Nobody can be your opportunity because they feel just like you feel. They don't have the time, the energy, the efforts, the finances. So you want somebody to be something to you that you're not willing to be in any capacity for someone else. It's crazy.
And sometimes when you are, I be spread thin so much, but sometimes when you are spread thin and you find a way to still offer up some kind of opportunity, then do it. Like, everyone in the world is spread thin. That does not mean that you can't still give something so tiny. It's the smallest of things make a difference to people. Maybe to you might not think you might think that small thing is not going to make a difference, but to other people, small things really do make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Hell, a simple hello, smile makes a difference to people.
Be an opportunity for
might not know.
Be an opportunity for being somebody's sunshine for the day.
Be their light.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You're right. A difference just to have someone smile at you, say, "You're beautiful." "Oh wow, you're so beautiful." Or, "How was your day today?" You know what I'm saying? We see it when we're in the banks, we're in the stores, and all you have to, "Hey, how's your day going?" while they're ringing you up. You could see the change in people's attitudes when you take the time to genuinely say, "How are you? How's your day going?" Spark up combo. That makes a difference to people, whether you know it or not. Those little things make a difference in how people feel. And you just offered up opportunity and didn't even know it.
And you guys,
but you want to walk around like a Scrooge, let them just ring you up, looking down. "Okay, let me just swipe my card and get out of here." Just moving fast, not even realizing the opportunities that you're creating for yourself when you offer opportunity. And unconditionally.
And with the holidays coming up, that's a really good point, because I worked in social services for a good chunk of time. And every time this time of year, It's, you know, suicide is heavy, depression is heavy, people missing loved ones that weren't there, you know, that they're, you know, experiencing the holidays without for the first time, people being overwhelmed with marketing of family coming together, having fun,
spending money.
Yeah, making the decision between, do I pay my rent or do I buy presents? What do I do? Because they don't want to feel like they're not a part of, you know, the majority that's doing this, you know, the way that the narrative is being pushed, the market, spin. This is the time. I'm not saying it's not, because I think you should always be doing it. This is a great time to start being opportunity. This is a great time to start considering someone other than just yourself. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you know you're going to make sure you are right. For those people that really look out, there are people that are selfless, that really, you know, neglect self-care. But for some of you, if this applies, you know, if the shoe fits, this is a time where you can really be like, and I was reading Arkansas Barbie's comment when she said, "Are you sure?" can go a long way. That definitely can. But also just being aware. Like, we just had Thanksgiving. All of us, Thanksgiving just passed. Some people celebrate, some people don't. Some people went to threefold people's house, made plates, laughed, all that. But they might know somebody, if they could think of it, that didn't have someone fix dinner for them. They could have made a plate and been like, "I'm gonna drop you. Where you going for Thanksgiving?" "Oh, I'm gonna be at the house. I don't really celebrate. My family's all, you know, out of state. I'm here. They transplants. You know, they're not from here. I'm gonna bring you a plate." "No, it's okay. They have to tell me no. I'm going to a couple of my relatives. I'm gonna bring you a plate so you can try their food. I'm gonna drop it off. Yeah. I'm not trying to come in and talk. I'm gonna bring you some food. You know, it's good." If you can kind of read the energy of the conversation. If it's like, they're like, no. If it's like, no, okay, cool. You were trying to be opportunity for fellowship, for family, for creating an energy of inclusion. Like, we are including you. You are loved. You are recognized. I cared to ask me at a plate, or where you going? What's your plans for the holiday? "I don't celebrate." "Okay, so you're just gonna be at the house? You cooking? You eating any food? Because it's too much food. I'm about to be around so much food." You know what I'm saying? Little things like that, or a simple phone call. If they don't answer, you still were being opportunity. Someone told you their family's gone, they don't really celebrate the holidays, and in the energy of that question, the answer, you were like, "Damn, that's messed up. Did you call them?" And you can say, "I called, they didn't answer." Great, you were being opportunity. You didn't push it. But if you called and they said, "Hello, what you doing? I was thinking about you today. I'm about to get myself together to move around. What you eating today? Do you like macaroni and cheese? You like turkey?" "I'm not really." "Well, you cool with me bringing you a plate?" "I'm gonna bring you a plate on the back end of the day. I'm gonna stop a couple of places. Cool if I come around 6 or 7. I'm gonna call you when I'm on my way. I'll shoot you a text." Things like that. I think the world would be a better place if we really focused on being the change you want to see, being the opportunity we would like to have, and just being better people. You know, it's really it's crazy.
The ass.
It's too nuts. Much. It's nuts, you know, and I just feel like that one holds very dear to me, because I see it so much, and I can't stand when I can identify it right away.
Like, and operate in gratitude. Live your life in gratitude. That's what people don't realize, but no one wants to take the time to stop and be self-aware of different things. Like, live in gratitude, live with intention, live with purpose. Whether you know what your purpose is or not, you can be purposeful in the things you do and the way you live. Like, for me, I know that I've gotten things like happen for me. Money pops up, you know, different opportunities and things. And I know it's because I live in gratitude and I understand what that is. But people need to stop for a second to understand, what does living with intention mean? What does living in gratitude mean? What does living with purpose or being purposeful mean? I think, again, we're such in a popcorn world that we just want things so quickly, and we don't want to do the work to get the things, but we also don't want to stop to see where we could be of opportunity in the world. And sometimes it just starts with your small circle check.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Circle check to your circle, see how you can be opportunity to those people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you could be opportunity outside of your circle. But people don't stop to take the time to just be what they can be for others. It's like, gimme, 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 gimme. What's like, what can I get? What can I get? You know?
And
how can I get?
And then when you were saying that, this is another thing I thought about. Be clear with the follow through on your commitments. It's nothing wrong with presenting yourself as an opportunity of whatever, and you don't show up. You just don't have the follow through. That's the worst. Whatever, be honest in the level of commitment you can give, what capacity you can give in the efforts, the physical presence, you know, the mental support, the lending of your time, efforts, whatever. Do not sign up for something that you cannot really do. Be realistic within the confines of what you are mentally, physically capable of committing to. Do not cop out with I said I was. That's equivalent to me with a like. You know, Instagram, I believe, with social media being a gift and a curse, people have become so complacent with likes that equate to I rock with you. You know, and I'm not saying this, you know, specifically with anyone. I'm saying that, you know, would you always reverse it? Would you be cool with someone giving in their effort the way you give, or signing up for something and not having the follow through, or saying, I told you I would, I wanted to do it. I really wanted to help you, but this happened, that happened. Really think about it, assess it before you sign up, and be honest. I can do this, but I can't do that. You asking for this, I can't do that, but I can do this. Will that help? Well, and it's okay if somebody, now I'm not overlooking somebody being extra or just being on some BS. If they're like, well, that's what I'm going to need. I need volunteers every Sunday. I can't do Sundays, but can I help you prepare for the Sunday?
Exactly.
You know? Or can I send a monetary donation? Or can I assist with maybe, like, tell me what you got going on, run it all down to me. And if I hear something I can assist with in any capacity, I'm rocking with it. But first of all, I'm here even lending myself, telling you I want to do this, and really be about exemplifying that. I don't like when people sign up for something and they don't have the follow through for it. It is not my job to remind you or assist you with actually doing what you said you were going to do. It's not my job to assist you with being the opportunity that you presented yourself as. Handle your business, because remember, would you want someone to give the lackluster effort, the half-ass, all, you know, I can't, the cop out that you are going to give? Just reverse that shit every time you go to do it. Damn. I'm over here praying and crossing my fingers, legs, and everything for an opportunity to come to me, but I be trying to duck and dodge being an opportunity every chance I get, because I just don't want to. Well, best believe, I believe you attract what you are. If you keep attracting trash people, opportunities to fall through, you are operating on that frequency. I do understand some bad apples and things slip through the cracks sometimes, but trust, believe, if it's happening more than not, if the average of it is 80-20, you might want to do some self-checking. Like, damn, am I operating on the trash level? What I'm attracting what I am. That goes both ways. People will speak, attract what you are, put out, like you said, the universe, positivity. If you always surrounded and dealing with negative individuals that have no follow through, the lack support efforts, all that, you either need a whole new circle, because sometimes you can end up in some trash stuff because of the connection. But if that's happening, like you're going out and you keep meeting people of this caliber, you might want to check out what you got going on, because that's a frequency. That's energy that you're putting out, and you're attracting it to you. That's just not with magnets and stuff. You are drawing to you what you are putting out. That's a frequency you're emitting, and that's why you keep getting those kind of people in your life. And sometimes we're not even dealing with those kind of people because we're not attracting the kind of people. I love those seasons. It could seem lonely for some, but I'd rather be operating on a, hey, I haven't come up against what I'm putting out. That's why I'm over here operating like this. Then have a whole bunch of, garbage around me, low level operating, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not good. So don't, in being opportunity, don't sign up for something that you're not going to fight tooth and nail to actually make it happen. Because you would want somebody to do it for you. You would want somebody to be like, yo, I signed up for this and that's my word. This is what I got going on. This is what I've said I'm going to give. This is where I said I'm going to be. This is what I said I'm going to do. This is what I'm committed to. Like the integrity's not there anymore, I think.
Yeah.
There's no integrity. It's just like, well. It's like, damn, don't you feel some type of way about not doing or being or supporting or lending in efforts what you said? You don't feel no type of way about that? That's wild to me. But it's a new day and age. It's a new day and age,
All I'll say to end on this is y'all better get self-aware and self-tuned, or the universe is going to give you exactly what you put out. And that's all I'm going to say. Karma's real.
Were there any comments during that whole...
Not really. Let's see. You said, Arkansas said the holidays are supposed to be about family and friends. If you're not happy with this food I just made, I don't know what to tell you. Thanks, Rick. She likes my glasses. Arkansas said, I might not be much, but people call me about health insurance questions all the time. And Rick says, absolutely mental and time are so important. Excuses are the worst. I can't stand no follow through.
I get rid of people quick when they do that, because you mess up stuff. You gotta think about somebody factored you into something. They were depending on you, on your efforts, your wisdom. I don't care if it's a phone call. If you said I could call you at 6 o'clock to pick your brain about something, and you're not there, I set that time aside. So now there's something that could possibly be lacking, and you kind of left me having to figure it out. That's cold. That's no integrity and no consideration either. You're not even considerate about what might have domino affected over here.
Yep. Well, on that note, I think this was a good conversation. What did you guys think about this evening's topics of discussion?
And we didn't get cut off. How long have we been on?
Almost 2 hours.
Yay! Look at us.
I know. Journey said overall, you just have to be what you want to draw, and this is an effort most don't want to put in. Exactly.
And be
the law of the universe, the law of attraction, the law. Just
remember for that comment right there. Remember, dimes don't come a dozen, and I feel like sometimes when we are being what we want to see, what we are exemplifying, what we desire to have in our circle, it can get very frustrating because we're like, damn, am I the only one? It's okay. They're not many icons. They're not things that are rare or just that rare. It's not multiples. It's not a majority. So be patient, understand that you are rare and you operating the way you do. And it's better to be feeling alone for a little bit than to having a bunch of people that aren't what you are and take it and pull it on you, and you getting depleted and feeling like overwhelmed and like, what is this? So just kind of breathe in that season, because we have a lot of seasons like that. And know that it is well worth it. I'd rather have the quality versus the quantity of people coming in, tearing my butt up because they use it, I'm underappreciated, I'm over all this crazy stuff. I'd rather have a few, far and few, like, you know what, I'm going to post over here and I'm going to keep it moving. I'm not about to just be giving because I need to keep doing it or whatever. So just when Journey of a Legend, what they said, overall, you just have to be what you want to draw, and that is a effort most don't want to put in, because sometimes it's just, it's like I'm enough. I'm so tired of it. I've done it so much, and people have just dogged me out. Be select with who you giving that stuff to, and when people show you who they are, believe them, make the necessary adjustments, move forward. Yeah, and then move forward with the intent and purpose to keep being opportunity, being, all these different great things that assist you with being the best version of yourself. trust that. Trust the process, you know, and know that there will be some seasons where you are like feeling like, damn, am I the only one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This was a great sip and live.
This was really good.
As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, suggested topics to go on our bowls, something you can even write in PSA. That's something that we look at differently from going on our bowls. You know, we're like, oh, okay, this is something, you know, let's see if we can get this out there. Definitely shoot us an email, and L is pinned it, but it is at watchsipandlive@gmail.com. Again, it's always great to see you guys here, that you allow us to share our thoughts with not just each other, which this platform was created for us to, you know, give our insight, different perspective, and again, plant a seed, hopefully something that you can equip yourself with. If it's not something you want to use, you can leave it right where you found it, but we love that you guys come and rock with us for this period of time on your Sunday, because you definitely could be doing something else, and we're glad you're here.
And I just want to say again, happy birthday to Barrett. Well, bitch, I'm gonna talk to you anyway, but I put a little more in here just to end the evening for my bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So before we go, you said all that. I just want to say happy birthday. Everyone wish Barra a happy birthday. Her birthday is in 2 days on the the 29th, because today is the 27th, right? Yeah.
On Tuesday.
2 days, well, a day, according to me, we near midnight, you know, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
But a day and a half, a day and a few hours. So everyone wish Bear a happy birthday.
Thank you. And
this
thank you, Elle, for remembering that. Yay! Another year. I'm like, I'm still breathing. God's not finished. I enjoy coming on here with you. We're looking forward to you guys. We're getting everything prepared. Look forward to more details at the end of December. Close to the end, we are having a sip and live brunch. It will be on the West Coast. We're going to come together and do a sip and live. It's going to be limited seating. Once we put that out, I can't wait to see who wants to come and sit down with us live and eat and sip. And we're going to have the same type of conversation, but the energy is going to be different because we are in person. So I'm excited about that. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you, Elle, for even that's so great. Yay! You know, that I appreciate that. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll see what's in our spicy and mild bowls, and we'll jump to it. You guys have a good night, and thank you for coming on.
Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.